All right, we hit another W today, so that means we are 5-0 in the past 2 weeks, which is awesome. But again, we're not going to get overconfident. We're not going to get too cocky. We're on a good win streak, so we're going to try and keep that up. But again, a loss will come again one day, so again, we're going to learn from that loss when it does come. But overall, we are on a good winning streak. So let's see the trade that I took for you guys. All right, so I took this trade on NASDAQ today. As you can see, it was a pretty simple trade. The market just continued higher. These were my take profit levels, and I'll go over those on why I took those. But again, I took them a little bit early. I used the fib to get my take profit levels, and I'll go over that real quick. Actually, we're going to keep these here. We'll keep those there just so you guys know. I'll be honest with you guys on what I did. So again, we were very bullish on the 4 hour. We were very bullish on the 1 hour. So I was bullish coming into the day, but again, that doesn't really matter. We're going to see how the market wants to react on market open and everything like that. I always just wait. I don't just set a bias and just stick to it and don't react on how the market's giving us. Again, for an example, we could see it ended up happening today. But again, we had all this liquidity down below. We had London session lows, these hourly lows, Asian session lows, these hourly lows, 15-minute lows, and we had this 4-hour imbalance below. So again, I was on the 5-minute time frame. As you can see, before market open, we created a 5-minute bullish fair value gap. If we disrespected that, I would have then probably scaled down to the 1 minute and tried to target these areas. But market open, we skyrocketed back up. Then at around 9:35, 5 minutes into market open, we ended up forming another bullish 5-minute fair value gap. Same thing on ES. And as you can see, price came into it around 9:40. And we ended up reacting off of it. So again, we're bullish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 4 hour, we're bullish on the 5 minute, we're bullish on the 15-minute. I was bullish for the day. And as you can see, Tundra's in the back there trying to eat the snake. Come on, Tundra. But back into the trade, what I saw is around 9:35 or 9:40, we reacted off this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. So I was ready to go long. But again, I wanted to wait for the macro time frame, which is at 9:50 a.m. Eastern time. Right around 9:46, this could have been a good entry too off of this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. But again, I followed my rules and I wanted to stick to the macro time frame. So I waited after seeing that confirmation. So right now we have bullish on the 4 hour, bullish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 15-minute, bullish on the 5 minute. We respect a 5-minute bullish fair value gap. That's 5 confluences right there. Scale down to the lower time frame. We respect a 1 minute bullish fair value gap. We're bullish on the 1 minute. So again, before macro, I didn't still enter. I wanted to wait for my macro time frame to open up. I used equilibrium from these lows to these highs. Then we ended up respecting equilibrium, dipping into the discounted price range, getting buying pressure out of it. I entered off of that because that's literally six or seven confluences to the upside. Like that's clearly bullish. So if the trade didn't play out, it is what it is. We accept the risk. But again, as you can see, it ended up playing out. So this was our final TP right here. I didn't hold it completely. I will be totally honest because we had news at 10 a.m. and I saw a huge candle that we had and I just said, all right, I'm good for the day. I made my money. I'm getting out. But again, for my take profits, I used the Fibonacci. I went from these 5-minute lows to these 5-minute highs. And as you can see, I targeted the 27% level and the 50% level. But I took one position off here, another position off here, and then set my stop loss to break even because news was about to drop. So I let one run, and we ended up getting that big news candle. I took my profit around the close of this candle right here because, again, a couple more ticks, I would have made a couple more dollars because we're trading with micros right now, and we only had one runner left. So I took my profits at that area. It still came up to the 50% level, and we still would have hit a good trade. But we still, regardless, we hit a 1 to 2.6. That's good enough for me, and I don't know. We're 5-0 on the week. There's no market's not open tomorrow because it's July 4th. It's a bank holiday. So I'm good with ending that. So this week we went 3-0, which is awesome. Last week we went 2-0, which is awesome. And the week before that we went 0 for 4. So nice to finally be back in the winning column. But other than that, I don't know if I said why I placed my stop loss here. I always put my stop loss where equilibrium gets invalidated. And yeah, ended up going to our full take profit. So other than that, if you want to join Discord, Discord still is free. A bunch of people banked today in the Discord. I go live on YouTube now once in a while. And again, everybody who's liked and subscribed to my account, I really do appreciate it. I love doing this stuff every day, and we're going to keep doing it. So 5-0 win streak, which is awesome. We'll see how we can do next week. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, guys. Put that little bell thingy on, and we'll go from there. Peace out.